Hello and welcome to another video. So I hadn't planned on doing this video for a while, considering it's, well, an intermediate to advanced move, and I had hoped to get my hand looping basic braiding moves done before this, but I had somebody reach out to me and ask me some questions, and so I kind of need to demonstrate this one so that I can talk about the braid. So today we're going to talk about what is called S and Z pickups. And this is where, like in weaving, where you want to pick up individual, threads, outside of the normal pattern so that you can create a decorative pattern. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to pick up or push down certain threads, or in this case, the loop shanks, to create this pattern. Now this is a move that is going to be necessary for what is called the SCOT braid. It's formerly known as the single over course twining, but a lot of people just call it SCOT for short. And so this particular braid is well, strange, but once you get used to it, it feels just as natural as doing any of the other loop braiding moves. So let's begin. So I'm going to start with the S pickup, and in the S pickup, what you do is you're going to take the bottom shank and you're going to pick it up, and you're going to move over what is the top shank, and you're just going to keep on moving over. So all right, you're just going to keep on going over. And what this does on the right hand, it kind of puts a temporary clockwise twist into the braid, or into this loop. And then with the Z, it's going to be the opposite. We're going to take this top part of the shank and we're going to push it down below the bottom shank. And what this does is it puts, in the right hand, it puts a temporary counterclockwise twist into the loop. So now this is not to mean that on the left hand, what happens if you do the S move, you'll see that now the loop is going counterclockwise. So what what the S pickup is really about doing is taking the loops and making temporary twists away from the center, and the Z pickup is about making temporary twists towards the center. And this is what gives a different, unique texture. Now, this is some of this might seem familiar to European loop braiders. In doing the European SCOT braid, what they do is they exchange their loops, and then at the end of the round of loop moving, what they do is they manually come in and move each one of these loops, and they twist them away from the center of the braid. So, and with the Japanese S and Z pickup, what this allows us to do is basically cut out that step and to perform that continuously as we're braiding. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do a Z open, a Z open. We'll start with the Z, since that's what I said. So when you're doing Z moves or S moves, unless the pattern states otherwise, you're going to perform that move for all of the loops. And to kind of get through multiple loops, so we're going to push down, go underneath, come back to the next loop. We're going to push down, go underneath. And so now, if you can see, the two loops right here are partially twisted, and I had the bottom shanks up. And I'm just going to grab this top one and pull it through. Now there is a companion blog with still photos of all of this, and I'll include a link to that in the description. And so we're just going to pull it across, walk like normal, and again, spread our hands apart. Again, the Z move, we're going to take the top shank, push it down below the bottom shank, move to the next one. I'm kind of adjusting my hands here so that you can better see what I'm doing. I'm going to pick that one up. So in this case, you see they're twisted the same, but the colors are different because of the color pattern placement. And then so we're going to do that move, or grab it open, walk everything up, and spread our hands. Now here is the S move. I kind of find the S move a lot easier to do, but that might just be because I've had more practice with it. So we're going to pick up, push down, pick up, push down, grab it for that open, and bring it across. Again, walk everything up, spread our hands, and then move on again. So again, the S move, so we're going to pick up, push that top one down so we can pick up the next bottom, push that one down to create our little spacing. Oop. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. Sometimes it's a little harder to view what I'm doing in this screen so that I can make sure that I'm capturing everything on video. So, and there we go. So that is the S and Z pickup. So right, what I have here is an odd number of loops. This works best with an even number of loops, and preferably an even number of color groups to make this work properly. So basically all it is we're going to do the Z open, pulling it from our left hand, walk everything up, spread our hands, and then Z, open, grab, walk everything up, open, and then we're just going to do a normal open braid. And open. So, and if we keep repeating this, what we'll get eventually is a pair of alternating chevrons in the braid. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down so I can show you a result with good tension. Let's see. I think I got too much light. Let me take the light off. So here we go. So this is what you'll get by doing this pattern. So as you can see, we get the chevrons, and this is what I'm talking about. If you have an odd number of a color group, as you can see here, the black chevron is asymmetrical, so thin, 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 and would have been thin right there. So, and a little sneak preview, and I'll need to talk about another new move so that we could do the diamond SCOT patterns. So anyways, apologize for the ums and ahs here, and I'll catch you folks later. Thank you.